Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Great Gibraltar Draft with Hound Dogs. And as you can see, it's the end of season review, so it's time to take a quick look at how things went, and then following that we'll be into the next season ready to go again to try and do the Europa League and Champions League if possible, whatever European competitions available. So first off, 3 trophies. We did win the Pepe Reyes Cup and the Intermediate League Cup. I'll show you the kind of results as we go through. But that was a decent result. We had to mix up the kind of squad for the last few games of the season, both in the finals and a league game. We'd already won the league by then, so that wasn't a problem. But we did have to bring up a few of the academy boys to fill in some spots because a few players got a little bit jaded, but not a problem. And there's also a few transfers that we've managed to make so far. So Daniel Pelez obviously is one that we noticed. He's been very good for us playing left back so far. So I'm very excited about him. Dion Drenner-Rog has come up to the first team. He's been very, very good as well. So 2 signings that I'm very excited about. Benali as well, he's started to play a few more games, which is good. Masui was very, very good this season, £2 million, and he played a lot of games, so that's very nice to see. And then obviously Bouchan, another great player he's done wonders for us in goal, so hopefully he can stay around. And then Lello as well, on a free. I have to say that's quite the signing, but it's not too shabby. Now, we did lose Obafemi, Aiting, Soler, Carrizo and Rabbitin. Not making a lot of money on them, but hey, money's money at the end of the day, I guess. McIntosh, Latino and Bitunjak were all out on loan all season. Milford played a couple of games for Mansfield, but ultimately just didn't play, so that's why he got brought home early. But we won the league very comfortably in the end, 14 points clear at the top, 58 points overall, 56 goal difference, losing 2 games against Europa and Lincoln, and the 1 draw against Mons Calp. Otherwise 19 wins. It's a record apparently for wins in the competition, so that's nice to see. But yeah, overall a decent season. It was quite lucky that we were playing Glasses United at the end of the season, who were bottom of the table, as yeah, we basically played a full academy side apart from a couple of players, just because we needed the energy for the cups. Obviously Champions League, we got to the Champions League pretty easy, getting a win against Ajax and a draw, and then a draw against Liverpool just about scraped us into the Europa League, which was quite lucky, let's say that. I think we got away with it a bit there. Unfortunately, we lost to Wolfsburg in the Europa League, which I'm gutted about. I think we were very close to being able to just squeeze through, but a comfortable win against Club Brugge, it's a good sign. It's a good sign that we're getting better and better. Pepe Reyes Cup, obviously we won that. It was a 6-2 win in the first leg, 3-1 in the second. It's so comfortable. This one we kind of focused most of our first team on. They kind of played most of the games in the cup final for that one. And then the final for the Intermediate League Cup, we lost the first leg 3-2. That was one that we played a completely rotated side. A couple of academy boys were in there. Still performed pretty well for 3-2. And then in the second leg, we played a good team. 1-2-0, very, very comfortably. No concerns at all. Biggest win was a 5-0 win against Bate Borisov. Saranic getting a hat-trick in that game, with Ballard and Masui getting goals as well. A match to remember was the one against Lynx, where we won 6-2. Romero getting a hat-trick that time. Murray, Boyomo scoring an own goal, and Naranjo also getting one. And then finally, goal of the season was Murray against Europa Point, which is interesting. Yeah, a memorable goal. Defender as he hits a low drive from 30 metres. I'm not really sure how long 30 metres is, but 30 metres is apparently 30 metres at the end of the day, isn't it? But as we go into kind of club reputation, yeah, it's about the same. It's not going to increase until we do something special in Europe, I think. Sponsorship wise, 967,000. Better than last season. Less on the broadcast revenue, which is a shame, and competition prize money, because I don't know why. But yeah, so we didn't quite make as much money as last year, but it's not too much of an issue. We have upgraded are upgrading our training facilities as well, so that's something to keep an eye out for. Try and keep that up and to the highest standards possible. Over 2,000 shirts sold, which is nice. 240k merchandise sales, 24,000 non-domestic as well, which is nice to see. So some people around the world, we might look to try and get affiliate club abroad to just see if we can boost that maybe a little bit as well. But top players, Romero, obviously banging in the goals. He's always going to be a fan favourite. Saranic, Salafu, Naranjo and Ballard. Again, they're all players, attacking players, very fluid, very good going forward in the league. So, of course, it's kind of what you'd expect. 4-4-1-1, obviously the formation that kind of shows the best 11. But Bouchan in goal, of course. Dagger-Ang at right back, and Bayamba, Murray and Lello at the back. I'd agree with that. Naranjo, Masui, Dirasuba and Ballard, of course. Very, very good team there. Saranic and Romero up top. Romero with 45 goals this season with 9 assists. That's incredible. Naranjo got 21 with 16 assists. And Saranic with 7 and 16. Dominic Ballard got 12 and 19. I mean, we've been banging in the goals, I have to say. I think everyone's contributed to a goal at least, the outfield, or at least 2, I guess, and Bayama with 2 goals. So that's good to see. Looking at the accolades for us over throughout the season, of course, we got a few Manager of the Month awards, which is nice to see. Probably what we'd expect throughout the season. Fans Player of the Season, Romero, as you'd expect. Young Player of the Season, Naranjo. I mean, I'm not sure he's so young anymore, but sure. Signing of the season, of course, it was Bouchan. Murray getting goal of the season, as we saw. Romero, top goal scorer, 45. Yeah. Ballard, 19 assists. He's been very, very good, I have to say. I've been more impressed with him than I thought I'd be. He's been a very good signing over the last few years. And then Romero with Player of the Match awards, highest average rating, and then Mbayama with passes completed. Competition awards, nothing there. But we have got some record breakers. Maximiliano, remember, again, he's still at the club. So most overall goals by a player in a season, 45. I mean, yeah, I was not surprised. I don't think anyone's going to beat that. That's kind of ridiculous. And most league goals by a player, 31. Again, same thing. Dominic Ballard getting most goals in a single match, 4 goals, which is quite good to see. And most player of the match awards in a season of 9. That's not too many. I guess there's only 22 games in the season. So, I mean, he's nearly got half. He was nearly man of the match in half the games. Most league appearances, 145 and 110 goals for the club. That, again, will only go up as he stays around at the club. But with that, that is the end of the season. 3 trophies this year. Very, very good to see. Of course, we will be going into next season. There are a few transfers that I'm still looking to make already. Looking at maybe bringing up one of the goalkeepers to play in the first team. And then also, we've got a few positions I think we need to just sharpen up with and maybe move on a couple of guys. But otherwise, we'll come back next season ready and raring to go. Hopefully, it'll be another triple, maybe even a quadruple if we're lucky. But with that, thank you for watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and I'll catch you in the next one.